Imagine fighting climate change from your home and getting paid, okay? And it's a reality. So today I do want to go over a few jobs that you can do that actually do pay you to do this, and also a remote carbon credit data analysis, and really just 5 skills that somebody really should have to get this job, okay? And what the job entails. Okay, so a little while ago, I made a video about how somebody can actually earn money if they had trees on their property, because then they would get these carbon credits and they would then go to exchange and sell those carbon credits to companies when they went over their cap and trade system, and they would actually get paid on those carbon credits. So you can make money from having trees for the green energy movement, and there's a way to do that. So the person now, to verify that, then somebody needs to do that. And that's what a carbon credit data analysis does, to verify that there's a carbon credit. Okay, so these are the 5 skills that somebody needed. Obviously, you need critical thinking to spot like fraud. Okay, ability to use programs to understand satellite images and data, turn messy data so it's just simple, tracking greenhouse gases to understand the impact of climate, and really explain that data in simple ways. So that's what you're doing. You're simplifying the freaking data. Okay, now the bad news is, what does it take to do that job, right? Like, what's the pay and all that stuff? Well, you need a degree, and that's the bad news, okay? Just to get your foot in the door, and it's one of these right here, okay? And if you want to move up even higher, like a senior role, then yeah, there's a master's degree, specialized certificate helps a lot too. Okay, and the pay is really good. Okay, $48,000, $70,000 a year to start. That's just a start, and it goes higher as well. And you might be thinking, well, that sounds great, Kevin, but I don't have a degree, so how else can I help fight the climate, get paid good money, and do it from home? Because with home is great because you save money on gas, wear and tear in your car, and you help the environment right there, right? Okay. There's a lot of ways, and I'll just give you a few. Okay, one is a community liaison. I just butchered that. Say that 5 times fast, right? Community liaison. I butchered that. Yeah. Okay, whatever. So basically, what you're doing is you're connecting residents, to clean energy and away from fossil fuels, and not just with a company. You could do it through government agencies, nonprofits, utility companies, and clean energy startups, right? And you don't need a degree, and it's completely home-based, okay? So you're like, well, what the heck do you do all day then, right? Well, you're doing things like check emails from residents who are confused about like a solar rebate, explaining it to them. Maybe host a lunch, with a neighborhood, explaining how they could lower their energy bills, okay? Also meet with project managers and explain what a neighborhood's, what their concerns are with something, and doing things with social media, stuff like that. So it's really the communications role, right? And I actually did something very similar to this with this accounting company, and I would contact small business owners and hook them up with this accounting company that specialized in this COVID tax credit. And it was one of the best jobs I've ever done. I did it from home. It was super flexible, and it was, because here's the thing, I got to help out these like small restaurant owners and bar owners, these small businesses, not these big corporations, right? These small mom and pop shops are the backbone of the economy. They hire a lot of people, and they got hit during COVID hard, so they definitely deserved it. And a couple of these businesses, I helped them out a lot. They could have easily went under, so it was a great feeling on that way. And it sounds easy, but it wasn't. There's a lot of communication involved. But yeah, this is also really good pay. Look at this, $75,000 a year. I mean, is that the same? Is that more money than might be than the I can't even say the name of the carbon credit data analysis. But of course, that's just the start, So yeah, you could definitely make great money at this, right? All right, and that's just one way. Another way which you can actually fight carbon from home is with affiliate marketing. And if you're not sure what that is It's kind of like where if you post a link and somebody clicks on a link and buys something, you get paid. But here's the thing. Sometimes if you post a link and they just fill out a form for more information, like a lead, you get paid too. So it's a wonderful business model. What's so cool about affiliate marketing is how flexible it is. So you can do it anywhere in the world, anytime, and nearly any niche, like green energy, saving the environment. That's a big industry. There's a lot of ways to get paid. There's lots of business models. It's a ton of fun. There's a lot of freedom and creativity and flexibility, and you're your own boss. You don't gotta waste money on gas and time, and you don't have to make videos like this. There's many different business models to choose from with affiliate marketing, and it does work. All right. Now, I'll give you another story too, because just to throw this out there, because I actually thought about this because I live in California. I thought about doing Cal Fire, right? Kind of help out the fires. I was watching some, story about Paradise, and the town burned down. I'm like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. I'll look into this because I got recruited at the fairgrounds, and I started looking into it. And he said one thing, but if I used AI and I got some different information, to get a job in Cal Fire, you have to pay them like $5,000 to $10,000 for the education, your own equipment, and there's a chance you might not even get hired. So I'm thinking, like, I'm 45 years old. I'm not sure they're going to hire my ass. I'm in shape, but, and this is the craziest thing. It's competitive. Who would have thought? Who wants to do that? I guess a lot of people do. It's very hard to get a job doing that. That's just who would have thought that, right? Well, FYI. But here's the good news. There's a lot of work from home jobs out there. There's just tons. And what's so cool about working from home is, again, you save money on gas and the commute. That's time and money in your pocket. You give yourself a raise. But what you also got to think about is the flexibility. It's little things that you take for granted. Like if you have kids, being there when, picking them up or from a play they have. Or 3, it opens up more doors. Yeah, when by looking at a jobs nationally or globally, you get more opportunities. So you can be choosy. So there's so many benefits. I'm not sure about negativities. People say it's lonely. I'm like, it ain't lonely to me. I ain't lonely. I like it. So if you want to know, well, that's great, but what are some other jobs out there? I'll put a link on the screen to 10 steps to find the right work from home gig, side hustle job for you, and it simplifies it. So it's very helpful, and I'll put the link down below in the description as well. You click on it, you check it out, and all right. Anyways, you have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay, bye.